Yeah, man, Pound 5.1 world famous DJ Clue Desert Storm. My good friend, my brother's in the building.
Yeah.
Diddy, what's up, baby?
What's up?
What's up with you, man? Yo, man,
Yeah.
I feel like you don't be coming to New York enough,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Nah.
I know you love New York, but that Cali weather's good, huh?
Yo, check it out. It was just that I just needed to really go through my healing journey, you know what I'm saying? So I really was just stable in one place, and just with the pandemic and all the things that went on, I had to get strong enough to come back to the city. And I always said I wouldn't come back to the city without having some theme music. And so right now, you know, we got that Gotta Move On. We got that Can't Stop, Won't Stop. We got music playing in the city. And also just, you know, my metamorphosis and the love. It was time to come back to the city, you know, and to give some of this frequency, lift the frequency, and, you know, really just say to New York artists and inspiration and motivation, it's time to do us, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, we've been in last place for a minute. It's time for us to get in the studio, be extra creative, create our own sound, create our own bop, stop following what they doing in the South or the West Coast, or, you know, even I'm not saying stop doing drill. Y'all can do whatever you want to do, but New York has always been a place that has had a unique take on art, you know, and has always stood out. And I think we got to get back to being us. As somebody that got a little lost and wasn't really all the way in his bag, it's important. It's important for New York artists for us to rebuild and start making original music, our own sound, our own bop. So when people hear it all over the world, they like, that's that New York.
Now, how'd you feel when you were talking about, you know, R&B is dead and everyone was kind of like trying to come at you in a way?
Yeah, I don't really read like Twitter or any comments, so you know, I could understand, you know, people maybe getting offended, but there's no way I was speaking about the artists, you know, that was making R&B as it being dead. I was talking about the resources that the artists lack, the opportunities that the artists lack, the lack of priority at labels, the lack of you being able to be number one because you're actually in competition with a hip hop artist that has 10 times more resources than you. And also the style, the watered down style of no more riffing, no singing with emotion, no singing about love, just singing about dark things, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I basically started a conversation because I was getting back into R&B, and I was just really letting it be known as far as to the gatekeepers, you know what I'm saying? So the question was, I never said, you know, I know I did say that, but the question started with who killed R&B, because it definitely is really not existing. How many R&B records y'all play?
Right now, maybe like, if you include someone who like kind of like to the task line like a Thames, not that many, maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay.
At top.
Okay, so, you know, I'm here to speak the truth, but I'm also here to bring the solution. So I'm making a lot of music, and what I said about R&B, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's alive with the artists that are out there fighting to make it. But for real, you can't compete in this world without having the same resources. And so, you know, at Love Records, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be providing the same resources, and we're going to be making sure that we check these playlists and we just really get on top of making sure that there's more R&B in the world, more love in R&B. And for me, artistically, that's a passion project. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been making music for a long time. I got to keep creating. I can't just go in a hole and just be getting money and not creating. So this is where my passion lies, to bring that love back. This is the love era.
Yeah, so I seen the whole thing about you and your kind of like, I'm not gonna say battle, but you had some questions about, you know, Apple and Spotify controlling, you know, saying the way people drop and when they drop and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just feel like as an artist, you should have the freedom to do what you want to do at this point. And I just feel like there's a lot of rules and regulations, and also a lot of unqualified gatekeepers, you know.
Facts.
Like, we don't know. We should have a transparent track record with receipts. If you running whatever the top 3 things that are actually, you know, if you get on some of these playlists, you become a millionaire.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so you controlling the economy. I don't even know who this guy is. This guy could be from Oregon, white guy who, you know, really likes to listen to classical music. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. They not outside. So, I mean, I ain't at war with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they they put up the money, they seize the opportunity. But it's like, I just think it's getting a little too far as like, you know, a lot of the great music being pushed out because, you know, they just pumping a certain type of music, a certain type of frequency, which for us isn't like the best positive energy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I used to be hearing about like the conspiracies. I'd be like, man, ain't no conspiracy. They ain't trying to make us. We saying what we saying. But then I'm like, yo, man, they really, you know, they really just putting out, you know, just one side of the vibration. And life gotta be balanced. Yeah, there's that side, but there's the love side too. And so, you know, love don't play. So I'm just letting it be known, like, you know, if you work for, you know, one of those companies and you supposed to be playing my record and you stopping my flow, then you know, I'm just gonna come to your house. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna stop my flow. You're not gonna tell me what to do. I don't know. Do you have a hit record? Who are you? Like, why are you stopping my money? Like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing to you. You better just don't do nothing to me. This is a legacy. So I don't really rock with the way it's set up. Like the way, you know, getting back into it and relearning the game and yo, get this 10 days before to the DSPs and you gotta go and play it and, you know, see if these guys, like, I wouldn't even dress like none of you guys. None of you guys would ever come to the club with me. We don't like the same chicks. We don't eat the same food. None of y'all can dance, but you're actually programming the sounds of the world. So my thing is just like, I'm just gonna do what I wanna do. And if they rock with it, they rock with it. You know what I'm saying? And I constantly be working on a way where I don't have to, you know, call or talk to no computer or no white man or woman about my music. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm on.
I feel like that, since you're on topic, man, like,
I don't even want to talk to no black people about my music. I don't want to talk to nobody. Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this, and you know, and I know what it is.
I feel like that with a lot of these. They come with these lists, top 100 this, top 10 that, and it don't be nobody of validation giving these lists any kind of cosign. Is like crazy to me. I see like, yo, this is the top 10 rappers or top 5 rappers, or this is the top 100 songs of this generation, that generation. I'm like, yo, where's this foolery coming from? Yeah,
you gotta, first of all, I'm doing this campaign, Respect the DJ, because the culture starts and ends with the DJ. You know what I'm saying? You have records that's number one. There's cats that's number one on R&B. I never even heard their record. I don't even know what that means no more. You know what I'm saying? Or like just certain things in hip hop, and I'm like, wow, the definition of it has been taken over from a perspective of a white corporation. Hip hop's perspective on the playlist is the way a white corporation sees black people that rap, like in the most coonery way. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quality way from a level of musicianship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking. It's a very fine line. You know what I'm saying? When you just talking about really what's going on, where, you know, people could get offended. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying that there has to be balance and levels and progression in the art form of music. You know what I'm saying? We actually been dancing into the same beat and the same melody for 3 years from every last person. Sure. Every last person has kept the same flow for 3 years.
You ain't lying, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, it's good. This me re-entering the game, challenging shit is good. It's gonna make you better. It's not gonna make you less. If you want to tap out and you want to be mad, go home. It wasn't for you. But you know what I'm saying? I've earned the right to speak my mind, and I'm just saying the computers, where the computers are at, or where radio is at, it's not programmed for our benefit. It's the way they see us. It's not the way it's not the way we see ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not the ones we would pick.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If we was in charge as a people, the people of hip hop, it's not okay. We definitely picked that. You know what I'm saying?
So tell me about Love Records, man, a little bit, man. Give me do you have certain artists you're working with, or is it gonna be like a collective of artists? Yeah,
it's gonna be a collective of artists. It's a platform. The business is transparent. It's 50-50. It's really the evolution of me as an executive. Cause coming in, I learned the game from a certain people. You know what I'm saying? And as time has gone on, things should evolve. The artist should own more and also take more responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Artists should be partners. I don't want to have nobody sign to me like they work for me and they're artists. I want them to be singing and dancing like we partners, And so Love Records is a change in the business. It's an evolution in the business from signing artists to partnerships, and then to come into a place that could really show you and help to make you a superstar. And so I don't like call it a label. I call it a platform. It's Love Records. The genre is R&B. That's my first love, making R&B, hip hop, soul. And it's gonna be, we have an artist named Jazzy who is about to drop, and she reminds me of like the R&B Biggie, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the way her R&B hit like that R&B. Right. But it's not like a whole label making 90s R&B or not in tune to, what's going on. But the context of it is love, you know what I'm saying? And so it's ladies that want to listen to something where they're respected and they're loved, and cats that want to play records to their girls as they driving down the highway, singing it to them, or sending them, I dedicate this song to you, you know what I'm saying, and just on some love, you know what I'm saying?
Now when you dropped your record with Bryson Tiller, do you feel like you hit any quote unquote, or sort of say roadblocks as far as like?
Yeah. There's always obstacles, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you come up with a new vibration or frequency, when love is not in style musically, you know what I'm saying? So it takes people a chance to catch on to the bop. But my bop is infectious. Nothing can stop my bop. I'm a frequency. You know what I'm saying? You put on Gotta Move On, Babies Dance. You know what I'm saying? I make records for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I don't make records for cats. Most cats can't dance. They kind of goofy, so they can't like catch the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm talking about just, in the era of just playing video games and doing TikToks. You know what I'm saying? This just in. 60% of people, 60% are not just people. This is the dangerous part. This data just in. 60% of black people can no longer dance on beat. That's what's going on right now. 60% of black people cannot dance on beat.
That's crazy.
This is an alarming number, but if you look at TikTok, if you look at it, you're gonna see things you never thought you would imagine. You would see people off beat in a way you never, black people fathom. You like no soul, no, you know what I'm saying, no freedom, no bop.
I always say that 90s, 2000 R&B hit you in your chest, and it got that soul to it that you just cannot get away from.
Yeah, I like to make the song that makes you dance. So on this joint, I think the roadblocks was when it came to, as I said, the Gatekeepers, because it's such a black beat, and it's such a like you gotta be so on your bag to catch it and to bop it. You know what I'm saying? It took them a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's out of here now.
And you got the remix coming.
Yeah, it's out there now. They can't stop me. Ain't nothing but I can't say they were trying to stop me. It's just that I'm coming with something new and fresh. So when it's new and fresh, it's not going to mix with the dark music that you got right away. So you got to find out. So what I like to do is I like to create a set. You know what I'm saying? I like to make so many hits that I got me a 15-minute set. So between the R&B that I had before, the R&B I have now, it's a sexy set going on. Also, R&B parties and this feeling. You talking about like 3,000 people. It's the hottest thing in the world. And that's what Club Love is about. So it's fun. I'm having fun making music, making R&B. I ain't in competition with nobody. I'm just trying to lift people up.
Diddy's
you know
back.
what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's the frequency of Love Records.
So you got Young Miami on the remix.
Yeah, we got Young Miami on the remix. We got Ashanti on the remix. You know what I'm saying? And
That's lit.
Yeah. It's definitely a Puff Daddy remix. Will Tracks definitely had to get that Harlem flair. You know what I'm saying? That New York flair on there because we love to dance in Harlem. In Harlem and just New York. But and we have plans to actually come up with the I wouldn't say the vaccine, the antidote.
Okay.
The antidote to 60% of black people not being able to dance and see no, for real, CNN and the news is blocking it out. They're blocking it out because it's working.
So we're gonna have the Diddy mandate.
Yo, we have to stop the violence.
Absolutely.
And we got to get back to getting in our groove and in our pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Got to do that.
Got to do that. And so that's what I'm coming with. I ain't coming to hurt nobody. I'm coming to make you feel good, raise your blackness to the level to get you back in touch with your ancestry and your pocket and your bop. You know what I'm saying?
So I was earlier asking the room, like, what y'all want to hear from Diddy? Like, you got questions? Everyone was saying they want to know if you had to describe Carisha with a flavor of Ciroc, which flavor would it be?
Passion, new flavor.
The new flavor?
The
Passion?
new flavor, passion.
Okay.
New flavor, passion. Yeah, now Carisha is one of my best friends, and you don't really get to get best friends like a new best friend. Like when you're older, you ain't trusting nobody to be like, yo, you gonna be one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, one of the most charismatic, funniest, talented people I've had the pleasure to meet. And it's been a blessing, you know what I'm saying, for us to be friends. I know people be so caught up on the relationships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm single, she's single. Everything is good. I'm at a place in my life where I'm just having the best time. And you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, you know, now I speak to her every day. For real, I speak to like, you know, my best friend every day.
That's
and,
dope.
And because she's in the City Girls and because she's a woman, it you know, it doesn't have to be all of this, you know, level of Baywatch type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know we go together real bad, but you know.
Did she ever get on her real live City Girl shit with you?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Send you a picture of a Croc Birkin, like, yo, nigga, send it to my crib right
now.
Nah. He said, let's not get carried away here.
Nah.
Let's not get carried away.
Nah. I'm gonna tell you straight up, she ain't gotta do that. I send her pictures of Croc Birkins.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? She helping me with my business, helping me with Deleon going up, you know what I'm saying? She just won the podcast of the year at the BET Hip Hop Awards. You know, everybody else that's in the category is mad, but she definitely came on some black woman and shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Every show has been number one, like out of nowhere. And it's the City Girl, nah, she don't really have to hit me with that, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, I mean, I'm gonna be nice to anybody that I'm dating, you know?
For sure. Now you also have Revolt Atlanta now.
Yeah.
So is that something that derived from, like, you know, a lot of the artists in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, are out there, or is that something you just want to do for the culture out there?
Yeah, no, it for me, I Atlanta was in LA, Atlanta was in New York, and I just wasn't feeling like I was getting the essence of black culture. You know what I'm saying? As far as thriving and as artistic it is. Like Atlanta right now is what New York used to be. Atlanta right now is Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like the artistry, the creativity, you know, is the place to be. And so I'm taking the whole company and moving the main headquarters to Atlanta.
You gonna reopen that Justin's down there? What's going on?
Yeah, no, I'm not in the yeah, my focus right now is music, making people dance, and also really Deleon Tequila, which is a big thing for me because, you know, I'm from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? From Harlem to Jalisco, these ain't no small feats, you know what I'm saying? If I win, we all win. And so I'm in this tequila war. Thank you to everybody for supporting Deleon. And I just, I want us to get to a point where we buying brands and we buying our own brands. You know, as I know a lot of cats out there, the 1942 and the Casamigos, but y'all don't know them people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that they do, no matter what they do, is gonna affect your race, your generation, your hood, your community. You know what I'm saying? So the things that I do, it affects it because I'm building an ecosystem. I got like 300 black people that work for me. Nobody has 300 black people that work for him.
That's dope, man.
Nobody.
It's all about that Ciroc, the Deleon, that Bel Air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, anything to support ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really on this one because, I feel like I could be and I will be the #1 tequila in the world, you know?
Now, you hit the stage recently with your son, man.
Yeah, man.
How was that for you, man? Like, was that a first time thing?
Yeah, no, he used to come out on tour with me. Since he was 3 years old, he would cry to come on the stage at the end of the night during the encores. And he always wanted to be on the stage. He always wanted to be a superstar. He had no plan B. So he putting out hits. I mean, he putting out records. And, I told him, like, I can't help you. Like, you got to do this yourself because people aren't going to respect it if I help you. And I said, they're going to give you a real hard time. Like, he put out some really good records. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That with anybody would have been, better received. And so one night we was at dinner, and I was like, yo, I'm about to come back out here, and, I'm about to go on tour. And, what I mean? It's going to be the biggest vibration moving. And I'm going to let, I just feel like you're not going to be on the tour, And I was like, I don't want to be here Thanksgiving. And I took off my glasses. I looked him in his eyes. I don't want to be here Thanksgiving watching you eating some turkey, but you like really crying and your eyes is watering because you ain't got a hit record. I'm saying you have only one more chance. Go get the hit record, else you're going to be at Thanksgiving dinner like holding back your tears because I'm going to be happy and we're going to be happy. And I'm going to look for you, then you're going to make me sad because you don't have a hit record. Get your ass out there and get a fucking hit record right now. For real. Your last name is Combs. And he went out there. He got with Kodak. He got a bunch of hits now, I tell you right now. And it's gonna be a great Thanksgiving for us as a family. We got a lot to be thankful for. And that's one of the things right there. He just wanted to really put out something of quality that would touch people, and that Can't Stop, Won't Stop Bad Boy got it ringing off, and he's able to be himself and not be nobody else and be out there and dance, and he's been killing shows. So he performed with me. Other times he was performing with me because he was my son. I was like, I want to help you out, this and that. But he was performing now, and I was like, yo, he's so hot right now that I need him to come and perform with me on the set. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so that was a proud moment that he did it on his own. He just performed on the BET Hip Hop Awards, killed it. You know what I'm saying? So he's going in the right direction. I'm extremely proud of him. And y'all, I did not call BET to get him on the show. I have not made a call about him to anybody except for when I call about our records to DJs, just letting DJs know that we're the first father team that's in the top 10 on the charts.
That's fire. I like
Father-son team.
Who got the better dance moves?
I'm going to tell you right now. No. I'm going to tell you right now. Like, he got me right now. Yo, for real, he got me, but I know what I gotta do. He lit a fire up underneath me. You know what I'm saying? He lit a fire up underneath me because, you know, I had two operations on my legs, and they said I wouldn't be able to dance no more. And so, like, that's a lie. I could dance, but right now he's in such a pocket that I'm inspired. So I do have to. I'm in the dance studios.
I seen you rehabbing.
Okay. I'm having that. He has me rehabbing. He has me rehabbing because I'm like, nah, there's no way. No, I'm not giving it up. You know what I'm saying? But I got more original moves than him. But his moves his 10 joints that he has mastered, he got me. But yeah, I just gotta make a comeback. That's it.
Yo, listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. Justin has came up here and Christian came up here. They sit together. We was in the small mix studio and we was talking about parties, and I was like, yo, when your father used to throw a party, you don't understand. And he was like, they're like, what you mean? I'm like, bruh, like those parties where like the entire city would come out and be on tilt. There's not even nothing I could compare it to. Maybe I could compare it to Live on Sunday times 3. Like for you to understand the level of, and we just need that back in the city, bro. Like we need to have one of them parties where it's like, you know, like I know you remember the Diddy birthday party, Cipriani, like, you know, so everybody's suited and booted and just everybody there. You have Laverne and Shirley walking through the door, like, you know what I mean? Everybody was there, man. The whole city was there. Every artist flew in, like one of them type of vibes. We need that soon, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really for real. This is as I said before. I just wanted to come back to this city, you know, in a different space, you know. And so, like, the space I'm in now, this frequency is the right frequency. So it's not, you know, I will be back in the city more. I've definitely come to, you know, reclaim my rightful throne. You know what I'm saying? They polished it off for me yesterday. You know, they put some rubies in the crown. And, you know, I'm here to do what I got to do. Because all over the world, don't nobody represent New York harder than me. Like, when I walk through the door, when I land in Russia, they like New York. When I'm in Africa, New York. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yeah, I gotta come back and you know, and touch the city and touch where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that my cut stays authentic.
Nah, for sure, man. Yo, congratulations for everything, man. Of course, Revolt, Ciroc, the Deleon, man. You've done a bunch of things, Diddy, man. What's next for your legacy?
Yeah,
man?
I would say right now.
You did the clothing thing. You did TV. I mean, what's next for you, man?
Right now is putting out more hit records. So I need everybody, you know, all the DJs, and
Love
thank
records.
you everybody to support and Gotta Move On. Let's see that up the charts to #1. Let's see Can't Stop, Won't Stop to #1. But I would say my biggest thing I have going on are the schools that I'm building. I have 3 schools in New York that I'm proud to say: Capital Prep in Connecticut, Capital Prep Harlem, and newly opened Capital Prep the Bronx. So, you know, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm putting my soul where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. I'm never leaving. Even if I'm in Miami or wherever it is, I'm gonna be touching back into the city. You know what I'm saying? Because I miss the city. I love New York, and you know, everywhere I'm at, I represent New York. So yeah, I'm here, man. But those schools, the educational infrastructure that I'm building in the city to really provide leaders, you know, to come out of this city that's going to change the world is really something I'm excited about. And music is my joy. Music is my joy space. I'm happy, and I love, you know, I just love being back in the music. Meek hit me yesterday, and I felt so good because it was like I was Jordan watching from the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? and then like, you know, I said I'm back on the court, and Meek hit me yesterday. I heard you in New York. What's up? Let's go in the studio and cook up. And I was like, oh, I'm really back where they asking me to come play ball with them. You know what I'm saying? Even though that they know, you know, when I get on the court, how I dominate. You know, they like, nah, come play on my team if you outside. And I was like, whew, that felt so good, like, to get that. Because, you know, they didn't want to play with me because I was greedy. I was hogging the ball. I was hogging the ball. Nobody wanted to play with me, man. And so, yeah, so when Meek called me, I was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm coming. Be ready.
The album coming soon?
Yeah, the album is coming soon. We got singles coming soon. We got to reintroduce the bop. We got to take our time and, you know, it ain't no rush, but we got to reintroduce, you know, the wave back to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely got to thank you for coming through, man. The remix is going to be dropping this Friday. You know what I mean? You heard him, man. Young Miami.
Yeah, but you gonna play it on that?
Yeah. I'm of course gonna play it sneakily. Of course, you know.
Why you gotta sneak?
I'm gonna do my DJ Clue thing, man.
I know. Is that the algorithm or something? The algorithm got you sneaking?
Listen. You know how the labels do, man. The labels always.
Hey, yo, bro.
Chris Green, send the record.
Hey, yo, check this out. But that's the difference between me and them. You talking about white-owned corporations. This owned by a black man. I'm leaving you to remix now. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't got no control. Yeah, the DJs, respect the DJs. The DJs will get my records first.
All right, man. So here it is, man.
And if you try to hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. Hey, I remember when the record business used to be dangerous. I'm bringing back the danger. I'm bringing back the danger. Everybody got too soft.
Listen, at one point, Diddy and Biggie was after me, man. I had the exclusives. I played them early, and now, look now, man.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I'm having the exclusive early.
Early.
From the right way, the right purpose.
Early. But yo, for real, we thank you, DJ Clue. We just thank all the DJs, and let's get New York. Let's get back on us. I know it may be a little scary to go in there and make a beat that don't sound like it come from somewhere else. But make a beat from your soul, you know what I'm saying?
Take a chance.
And it ain't gotta be old New York sounding beats. What does the new New York sound like? It's called experimentation and creativity. Get in there and create and put the kick where the kick ain't supposed to be, the snare where ain't supposed to be, the fill, the da-da-da. Get some musicians to do something different. Do something artistic, something that's not easy, something that takes time and focus where you can't be on your phone. You got to focus to your art and your craft because hip-hop is not a hustle. It's an art form.
You heard me. Diddy said be a leader, man, not a follower. I mean, it's Power 5.1, world famous DJ Clue Desert Storm, Diddy in the building, Love Records. The album coming soon, man. Remix, about to play it right now. Featuring Young Miami, Ashanti's Power 5.1, world famous DJ Clue Desert Storm. Keep it locked right here, y'all.
Yeah.